What's good, y'all? So, real quick, I just wanted to present the question in the title block for y'all. I want y'all to ask yourselves the question: how did you motivate yourself today? How do you plan on motivating yourself for the rest of the week? Whatever your timeline is, you just fill in the blanks, right? Some of y'all are going for the week, some of y'all are going for the month, some of y'all are just doing what you gotta do before that business meeting or that call with somebody today or whatever. How are you gonna prepare yourself for the short term, the long term, the super short term, the super long term? What are you doing in your own body, in your own mind, in your own life, in your own existence to promote success in your world? What are you doing, right? Some of you have taken some steps. Cool. And I'm not going to take anything away from anyone that has done this. That you have gone and created a network. You have a friend, you have an accountability partner, you have a family member, you have a coach, you have a mentor that calls you, that checks on you, that emails you. Cool. More power to you. But that to me in my world, that's the crutch. That's the backup. That should be the backup. You should be on it already. You shouldn't be laying in your bed waiting for that 5:54 in the morning call to get up. No, if you're up, go get up. This is your life, your world. Why are you waiting for someone outside of you to tell you what you already know? That's what most of y'all do anyway. Quick little pivot on that. A lot of y'all ask people for advice when you already know the answer. You're just waiting for somebody else to say it out loud so you feel like you ain't tripping. You already had the idea in your head. How many of you and your girlfriends gonna ask each other, should I break up with him? Should I? If you're presenting the question, that means you've already gone through it in your head 12,000 times. So why are you asking somebody else? But that could take me down a whole nother tangent. That can make this a whole 40-minute video. But how did you motivate yourself? For me, for example, this is my discipline week. It has to be. It has to be because my lower self has been taking over. And it's time for me to rein them in. I've been living for my lower self for the past 2 months or so. And it's been cool. It's been fun. It's been nice to just pig out, veg out, and do what my lower vibrational self wants to do, which is just pig out, play video games, eat, and just chill. And it's nice to let that side fully express that. But then it got to the point where I'm starting to eat too much that my stomach is hurting a little bit. I'm like, up. You are now forming dis-ease in my body. This is the same bad habit that the masses are doing unknowingly. You feel me? Where I'm hypersensitive to it. So when I get to that point, hey, all right, you had your fun. It's time to go. It's pretty much like the people at the club. Everybody's having a good time till people start fighting. Well, when my body and my organs start fighting all the food that I've been ingesting when I know I shouldn't have been, it's like it's time to close down the club and get back to discipline. Bring in the janitor crew, clean this place up, and let's get things right. You feel me? That's what I'm doing. So I have a few different ways to do that, and I'm gonna end this video off. For me personally, this week, like I said, I've been living for my lower self. So it's time to get back into discipline mode. It's time to get back to it. It's time to get hungry. No pun intended for what my challenge for this week is. It's like my challenge for this week is to fast from Monday to Friday. Now, that shouldn't be too hard. But my discipline, I will be completely honest and forthright with y'all. My discipline has been super low. When I'm in my lower self, my discipline is low. You feel me? So it's time for me to reverse the momentum of that chug-a-lug-a-lug runaway train that's been going on for the past couple of months. That train's been going in the non-discipline mode. So now this week is for me to not only just to slow it down, but then start to turn it in that other direction. How much energy does it take to stop a moving locomotive? It takes a long time for trains to stop. That's why you have to either snap into it and cold turkey whatever your bad habit is, or you have to understand that there's a process to slow yourself down, stop, and then start to move the energy in the other direction. That's what I'm doing. One last little reminder is everything will come back into your world that benefits you at the perfect time. These beads, I've been using them in a couple of my videos yesterday, and they were just on my couch because I just left them there after recording. But these are something that's I knew that this is going to be a super disciplined week. And then my beads that I used to instill my super discipline that I instilled the first time, this is, well, not these particular ones, but the beads is what I used to instill them. They came back into my life when it's time to get into super discipline mode. That's how y'all need to see the world. Everything you need is around you at all times. You know, some of y'all be waiting to work out and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna buy this equipment before I start working out. Why? You have a floor. Get your ass on the floor and do some push-ups. You could do squats outside. You don't need a gym membership to do squats. You feel me? You know, it's like some of y'all you use the equipment that you're buying as your excuse to stall. Oh, well, I bought all this equipment. Once I get all my workout gear, once I get these 2-pound weights, a 2-pound weight, go get you a gallon of water. I don't know how much it weighs, but I'm sure it weighs a couple pounds. Just curl those if you need 2-pounders. Like, what's your excuse? You feel me? Oh, I'm gonna wait till this time. You're sitting here doing nothing right now. Start now. Before this video ends, go do a push-up. A push-up. Drop to the floor and do one single push-up. If physical fitness is not your goal, you know, why are you not doing research on different herbs and spices to put into your recipe? You know, use different herbs besides the origander, the coriander, and the oregano. They came out at the same time. You know, do different things besides the thyme and even the cayenne. Sure, these all are good and they make things taste good, but go find you some random ass herb that no one's heard of. You know, or very few people, of course, on the planet have heard of, and put that in your food. And people are, yo, what's that secret ingredient? Yo, why does this taste so different? Because you went out and you used your time wisely to do something different. You know, some of y'all's recipes for food are amazing, but they're the same thing. It's just like you added a little bit more salt, another scoop of beans. You know, you added a little bit more of this. That's cool. Do something completely different. You feel me? I'm just spitballing out here to give y'all some of that, like that movie forward, that momentum energy that some of y'all need to get, so I can push some of y'all so you can make your own decisions. You know, it's like, go out there and own this week. Some of y'all need to stop complaining about Mondays. Oh, it's Monday. I don't want the weekend to end. None of us do, but it's over. It's done. It's Monday. The weekend has come and gone. Stop crying. Stop whining and get to it. You know, Monday is like some of y'all's day one. Sometimes it's Sunday. Sometimes it's Monday. Monday is not, it's Monday. Monday is day one of whatever it is that you're doing. For me, day one of the fast that I'm going to accomplish. Easy. You know, and it's like, I'm gonna show y'all the crystal on Friday I'll finish, but then like on Saturday evening I'm gonna go get the crystal. And like, this was my reward. You feel me? This is my reward for fasting. You know, for me saying something and doing it, this is my reward. How are you gonna reward yourself? Do you have to bribe yourself? Do you have to punish yourself? You know, sometimes y'all need to reward yourself with more punishment. AKA, like, you know, for people working out, because I know like a lot of guys watch my video. It's like, you know, reward yourself. Oh, I did 10 push-ups. Yo, I cranked those out easy. Yo, we're doing 15 next time. That is the reward, to do more push-ups that work out your muscles more, that bring in that body that you are working so hard to achieve. You know, men, women, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Let's move it to the more intellectual side. Let's just say you have a presentation or something. You know, you have a presentation at noon today, right? Just hypothetically speaking. All right. Are you going to spend the whole time winding up to it being all nervous and be, oh God, I hope I don't mess up the slide. Oh, I hope I don't lose my flashcards. Oh, I hope my presentation. Or are you going to start to put like positive affirmations in your mind? You know, hey, no, I'm going to kill this. Hey, they going to like that joke on side 4. Yeah, I put that picture, that meme on slide 4. Yeah, they going to laugh at that one. Yeah. And then I'm going to set it up like this. You know, I'm going to do the call out to one of the people in the audience, you know, right here. And then I'm going to wrap it all up and and that's my presentation. I'm going to hear the standing ovation. Yeah. And then I'm going to go about my day. You need to walk into your presentation with that standing ovation energy. Whatever your energy that you need for the day, find it right now. Go watch you a motivational montage right now. When you're done with that, don't just take the energy, but okay, I'm going to do it. No, hold that energy for the entire week, the entire month if you need it, the entire year if you need it. All right? Take that energy, put it in your chest like Iron Man's little thingamajiggy. You know, put it in your chest and use that as your fuel source for the time that you need it. When you are done with the task that you needed that energy for, rinse and repeat for the next task on the list. Till the next one.